Here's Anderson, who played at Furman. Outside Powell, free.
Guards who are old and they are tough. Corner kick and Gyasi Powell. An offensive rebound. Powell fires and connect.
Lipscomb, the way they're playing against his zone.
Here's Powell for three. Put it in the book. As we're at the 7.5-minute mark in this one, here's Powell for three.
A flash off the fake, making a better pass. Powell open and
An ASUN low 9 a game.
Great. Lead is down to 10. He'll feed it. Oh, nice ball movement. They get it back to Gyasi.
Powell for three. That's good. You start seeing ghost. It's like a quarterback. Right there, Anderson wanted no.
They have available healthy. There's Powell catching fire.
J.O. playing down on the low post, now moves outside, and now here's Powell for three.
Second half, and he played some limited minutes there towards the end of the first half. That he's back ready to check in for the Wolves.
Powell for three. You got prayers go out to everybody in that L.A. area, and we'll talk more about it.
I think so, because, you know, one-year goal.
Powell for
three. Break the Lipscomb's biggest run was a 12-0 run. Here's Powell. He's tipped out, but Joe Anderson comes away with it. Bisons behind the back to Powell. Could it be?
This time it's Pruitt who dashes. Anderson finds Powell catching fire. Another turnover. Powell on.
And Lipscomb has the ball with a minute and a half to play. Here's Powell for three. Put play in regulation. Here's Powell, long three. Put it in the
defense. Gyasi Powell spots up for three, and that's.
Then by the time you look up at the end of the game, he's got almost 20 points or more.
20.
On Ortiz. Got some space all alone. Powell.
Played in a lot of games for UNA. Another three.
With three from Munoz.
This is a big game for both teams as Powell. Williams hands it off to Powell. He'll shoot the long three. This one's.
There's Powell. Step back, triple.
Anderson slips through. Powell hops to his left. Powell, deep three.
Good ball movement by Lipscomb. Powell gets by his man for three. Makes a quick pass to Boylan, but as he's falling down, he knocks it out to Powell for three.
Not alone makes him so difficult, and he's really, really good for three.
Powell.
On field, physical again. Powell slashes with the left hand. Got the roll.
And that time, Gyasi Powell gambled.
And he will get by. Powell on the drive off the
6 per game. So, I mean, you're talking about two really good teams offensively.
Oh, nice.
Powell behind the back. What a move.
The shot clock. Powell with it. He needs to shoot in a hurry. He's going to drive it up off the glass and good. For the Bisons. It goes Powell, the graduate.
Let's stop it. He's probably worth $100 million.
There's a.
Move around the outside. Now Powell goes baseline. He's going to shoot a little.
Back to
12 points for Colomario, double figures for 7 straight games as Powell pulls.
Powell at the free throw line stops.
1 minute to play inside the Ferris Center. 5 on the shot clock. Powell step back. Jay is good.
Lead him straight up with 7 on the shot clock. Here's Powell on the drive. Turnarounder. Good.
Second conference game. Good ball movement by Lipscomb and the mid-range.
Gyasi Powell working on Chris Arias. Step back.
Here's Powell with it. Out on the wing for Lipscomb. Drives to the free throw line. Puts it up and good.
He also can step out and he's shooting the ball from 3 extremely well.
Jumper off the elbow.
Their defense is up quite a bit. They'll play some man, some zone, Obviously, a little pickup.
The Atlantic Sun regular season. First time in 6 years for the team in purple. McGowan.
Powell, wing. Going to drive the paint. Kick it over to Joe Anderson. It's been
Moskovic, and then comes down and gets the offensive rebound put back.
Great cut by Anderson.
Away with it. Nice ball movement. Joe
between these two. This is the number 2 and number 4 scoring teams in the A-Sun, and their year in having the number 1 scoring defense in the A-Sun.
Noskovic only 5 points here in this first half. Catches it down.
That's hard.
6'7", 215-pounder Terry.
Keep track of the turnovers. Which of these defenses can really assert themselves?
Here's Pruitt from the corner.
How are the officials going to set the tone on the physicality?
Oh! It's to the Red Hawks, 28-11. But the points in the paint. Here's Powell into the paint. Fakes. Kicks in the corner. Miles White for 3.
When you got 4, 5, 6 inches on your man, it's tough to recover as a defender.
You got Asman at 6'11". Fagbimi doing his best down low at 6 foot even. Another
basket.
McCray working on back, following the inbounds. Great cut by Bell.
Mulholland with the lob, and it's taken away.
Eastern Kentucky is a team that lost 82% of their rebounds, 77% of their assists.
Jakari Lane lost the handle.
Jakari Lane's been the catalyst. Game high 16 points. Look at him work inside.
The Bison's turnover. McCray with the rock. Clears out Donovan Rivers to go at Gyasi Powell.
They'll try to throw it over the top. Got it to Massey. Spins in the paint. His shot blocked by Powell. Away from the ball. Trying to get open down in the corner. Blanton struggled a little bit. Picked up there by Powell. He'll turn and shoot on him. Misses.
For the most part, they're kind of limited to Filowich inside on your true post play unless you get a guy like Perry.